So we removed the Chinese alligators in December of 2017. We removed them because we wanted to cool them down. So we wanted to put them through brumation, and brumation allows them to hopefully develop fertile sperm and eggs. That's really important for temperate animals that have never been brumated because they have potentially never developed good sperm and eggs. So they were off exhibit for about 3 months, and then we just put them back on exhibit last week. They're getting along well together. They're still a little cold, so when we put them through brumation, they go to about 50-ish degrees. And then we raise the temperature up to about 78, and then we put them back on exhibit, and it's in the 60s to 90s depending on where you're at in the exhibit. And the whole purpose of pulling them off exhibit and putting them through brumation is to hopefully get them to breed. And that's important because Chinese alligators are critically endangered. There's only about 150 left in the wild. So alligators probably have a pretty complex social hierarchy that we don't have a full grasp. We know a little bit about American alligators. So alligators will call back and forth to each other, especially males, to try to establish dominant zones or try to encourage females to come over to his area. So they do call. They haven't called yet, but again, they're still kind of waking up from that period. So they probably saw each other and said, "Hey, I remember you." So there's not been any captive reproduction in North America for Chinese alligators in about 20 years. So fingers crossed, knock on wood, that they'll hopefully have some. So what we expect to see in roughly a month-ish now is hopefully seeing some courtship and breeding behavior with Chinese alligators, and if it's successful, alligators will build a mound nest, so they'll stack up a bunch of leaf litter and debris and soil and things like that and deposit their eggs inside that mound.